Solana with its elating trip in the past is under the dynamic thought of financial backers and brokers. Howbeit, the consistent downswing has been tragic for not one however many, which is genuinely huge. While the business is as yet shaking following the broad choppiness, the SOL value keeps on excess trapped in an endless cycle amazingly. The market decline on the 5th of January prompted SOL's cost losing its ground of $175 in an unpretentious manner. The altcoin further lost its help at $130 on January 17, while the cost of SOL rose back to $110, following its fall beneath $100. Be that as it may, the wormhole hack reclaimed the cost underneath the three-digit mark. While Solana penetrated back to its objective of $110, the new conflict among Russia and Ukraine in a significant manner. What's more, the nervousness around Fed's rate climb did basically cut down gains to the starting point in a significant manner. All things considered, taking into account the quick moving toward new quarter SOL by and large headed out in different directions from the main quarter at $130.47. Moving coupled with the more extensive crypto market, SOL took a lofty fall, with the beginning of the subsequent quarter. The developing negative patterns in the business truly have exacerbated the value projection of SOL, which is genuinely huge. The Ethereum executioner's cost is still down more than 70% starting from the beginning of the truly second quarter, which is very huge. SOL price prediction for Q3, which is genuinely critical. On the off chance that the computerized resource looks for impulse from volumes helped by the purchasers, the cost of the altcoin could chug up to $42.410. On the other side, in the event that it experiences a drawn-out bear run, the cost could stagger down to the lows of $28.827. All things considered, an equilibrium in trading tensions could land the cost at $35.277. Solana price prediction for Q4, or so they explicitly thought. The cost of SOL could move to more noteworthy levels if the producers roll out fundamental moves up to determine the clog of the organization and lift its adaptability. In such a case, the cost could impel to a limit of $56.902. Interestingly, assuming that the organization succumbs to clog in the midst of the absence of updates, the cost could droop down to at least $38.005. Obliged by the direct cost direction, the sort of typical cost could land at $45.295. SOL's price forecast for 2023. The exchange velocities and achievement pace of the Solana network is currently at standard with some of its opponents in a truly significant manner. As per SolScan, the achievement pace of Solana's exchanges has reasonably stayed above 80% in most of the cases. This comes considering the clog in Solana's organization. In the event that Solana figures out how to cruise across the difficulties of the crypto stanza, while fixing the agreement issues amazingly, the cost of SOL could heighten upwards of $99.350. On the genuinely flip side, on the off chance that the resource stays more helpless against expansion and truly different tortures, the cost could explicitly settle at $49.667. Progressively, an equilibrium in trading tensions could land the cost at $66.777. Value prediction of SOL for 2024, which is very huge. Toward the finish of 2024, Solana could draw in a heap of undertakings to be based on its organization, while additionally alluring the production of NFTs, which is very critical. In such a situation, the flourishing client base could invigorate the cost to a limit of $153.790. Be that as it may, a rising rivals and stiffer contest could leave the cost abandoned at $80.60. That being said, the normal cost could find its space at $111.255. Solana price prediction for 2025. In the event that Solana supports more up-to-date and pending new businesses, it could commonly be another contender for different monetary standards on the lookout. Additionally, before long, on the off chance that Solana grows out of Ethereum, it could bang at huge highs. On this note, the SOL cost might strike its most extreme at $240.892. New guidelines in the future can torment the cost developments, and consequently a potential low could especially be close by for Solana in every practical sense, large way. In the event that this occurs, a slight pullback can attract Solana to $122.412 toward the finish of 2025. Taking into account the bullish and negative focuses on, the normal cost could land at $174.017. Solana's presence in DeFi could sort of drive it toward the north cost direction in an unobtrusive manner. It could focus on specific joint efforts to connect its resources for DeFi, which is genuinely critical. Likewise, its designated marking could draw in a large group of new financial backers. Formed Sol cost forecast the cost could flood higher to $57 in 2022. In any case, on the exceptionally opposite end, in the event that the organization postpones the executions in its mainnet beta adaptation, which sort of is very critical, the cost can flip to lows of $38 toward the finish of 2022. What is Solana, SOL? The coming of the organization traces all the way back to 2017. The organization was made by Anatoly Yakovenko and prime supporter Greg Fitzgerald. Solana was figured out with a dream to enable versatility and exchange speeds. Solana has come quite far since its testnet in 2018. To buy and buy holding critical strength and utility. Sol cost is buy and buy up an amazing 18,969.83% since its originally realized sticker price. Authentic market sentiments, which is very huge. 2020. Solana started its navigate on the 10th of April, with an exchange worth of 79 cents. After tumbling to the base of 52 cents, the value rose to 99 cents by June end, and $1.33 by mid-July, which is very huge. Sol took a trip to $3.77 by mid-August, yet a slip carried it to $2.82 by August end. By truly early September, Sol's cost hit an ATH of $4.84, notwithstanding, the cost endured a shot beginning from October. The disturbance drove the advanced resource for close its yearly exchange at $1.50. 2021. Sol opened its exchange January at $1.60. An euphoric run prompted Sol guaranteeing $10 by mid-February. In no longer than April, the cost was exchanging the scope of $40. By May the cost flooded near $50 to basically arrive at the ATH of $58.30, yet the vast accident cut the cost by half. In August,